They have the lights, cameras, and just about anything you might need to film a production here at Surreal Studio Services. But owner and founder Wes Bailey says there hasn't been as much action in the past couple of years.
We dropped about 20% in 2023. We dropped another 18% in 2024.
It's the same story Soundstage owners are seeing, with the recent Film LA report showing Soundstage occupancy dropped to 63% last year, a 6% drop from the year before. Wes says that drop has put him and many others in the difficult position of having to cut jobs.
If we drop further, it will be an existential threat for not only my company, but I know multiple companies personally who have gone out of business.
In response, he co-founded CA United, a grassroots group working to bring productions back to the state.
And this line is what we kind of coalesced around, which was, we are the heroes that we've been waiting for. We have to do this. Nobody's coming to save us.
But after seeing the loss from the January fires, they decided to launch the Stay in LA group, focused on rallying around Los Angeles productions. And that is why members of the Hollywood community rallied on Sunday to make their voices heard.
We realized that if we didn't respond to this and respond now, that a lot of people were going to close their shop, they were going to move out of state, and they were never coming back.
He says one of the declining factors is that California was slower to ease COVID restrictions compared to other states.
And as a result, it was extremely expensive here in comparison. And so I felt at that time we were starting to train our competition.
Along with the dual worker strikes impacting local production, other states, including Georgia, also put out tax credit incentives that have become too good to pass up, explains Assemblymember Rick Chavez-Burr.
So our tax rate is, in some cases, less than half of the tax credit that people are getting in other states.
It's why he and several legislators introduced two bills that would expand the $750 million state tax credit that Governor Gavin Newsom proposed last year. For example, adding more types of eligible productions, and says a tight state budget shouldn't be an issue.
Because for every dollar of tax credit, we bring in $1.07 in tax revenues. So the program pays for itself.
Wes echoes that the economic toll of the industry is broader than most realize.
They're going to get their dry cleaning done. They're going to eat at the restaurants. That creates so much benefit to our greater economy, and we have to be aware of that.
Fighting until he sees the Hollywood he can again recognize.